so much, everyone, for attending today's virtual orientation. I'm really happy I got to hear a lot of you. It's just so motivating. March 13th, we got sent home. We've been working virtually since then to, do everything when it comes to onboarding, GI Bill certification, academic advising, and everything. So this is going to be something new for us. So it's my first ever webinar doing this, but it's definitely going to be a learning experience. So like I said, for the agenda, we have some guest speakers that they're going to go over some different things, like Lynn Johnson for the VA Healthcare Administration and some other people. Everyone in attendance today, you guys get a free lanyard. I think I showed this already to everyone. We have some merch from this year. So we have some hats, but Michael won this awesome tote bag, and then everyone in attendance will get a free lanyard. So thank you so much for attending. I appreciate that. And yeah, so I know that free hour kind of ends at 1:15. So if you have to go, feel free to do so. And if you want to stay later than that, I'll stay into the last student if you have any questions, answering whatever I can. So I guess first we'll start off with introductions. Unfortunately, we have a lot of people in this room, so I can't do student introductions due to time, but I'm going to do introductions with actual staff, Veterans Club Improve. So I'll go first and then kick it off to the next staff member. My name is Dennis Torres. I'm the Associate Director of Veteran Support Services at Queens College. I'm also the Veterans Club Staff Advisor and CUNY ROT Liaison. Yeah, 3 different titles. My background, I actually served 8 years in the Marine Corps Reserve. I've deployed twice to Iraq in 2006 and 2009. I was able to use the GI Bill for my undergrad, grad. This is my 2nd year of my doctoral program. So any reservists and guardsmen out there, trust me, there's light at the end of the tunnel. You can definitely do it. Yeah, so that's my background and my title. Next, I'll kick it off to our school certifying official, Lorraine Rosenfeld. Let me try to help you out. You have to
Can you hear me now?
loud and clear.
Okay. My name is Lorraine Rosenfeld. I'm the school certifying official to the VA, and I need your cooperation. You are each only one person, and there are about 200, and normally during a regular semester, there's about 240 students enrolled. I believe there's slightly less than that now, but I need your cooperation because you only have to look after yourself. I have to try to look after 200 and odd students and what they're doing, if they're changing their major, if they're changing the number of credits they're enrolled in. So I would appreciate your notifying me of any changes in your enrollment as soon as they occur, so that I can let the VA know there's been a change so you don't get overpaid or underpaid. I always joke that when you were in the service, you were in jail. Now you're out and I'm your parole officer. So I need you to let me know if your address changes, because it's always very important that the VA know what your current address is. They may need to send you a letter, and if that letter goes astray, it could cause you to owe, it can affect your credit rating if you owe them money. And I've had some students run into problems because of that. So please just keep me abreast of any changes. If you're intending to add a major, a double major, or change your major, I have to be notified, and it's a good idea to also to notify the academic advisor, Noelle Crumlish, so she knows what you need to, what classes you need to be certified for. And that's about it for now. I don't want to take up too much time.
Thank you so much, Lorraine. I appreciate it. Just so everyone knows, Lorraine's been at the college for the past 10 years. She's experienced. She's been doing this
15 years.
15 years at the registrar, then Veteran Support Services. So she's seen it all. So if you have any questions, trust me, feel free to reach out to her. First, there's a general inbox. Send your general questions to veterans@qc.cuny.edu. Vance, please put that in the chat. veterans@qc.cuny.edu. Please don't send one question to all three, because then now we have all three of us focusing on one thing and there's too much overlap. It's not very efficient. Well, I'll check that and then give it to the correct person to handle it, because we need Lorraine to be certified so you get paid your BH in a timely manner. So next, I'd like to kick it off to Vance Reed.
Hi, good day, everyone. My name is Vance Reed. I am a VA work study. I've been working at QC VSS for almost a year now. Yeah. I'm doing my master's in risk management. I did my undergrad in economics and accounting. So if you guys need any help or advice in any business field, I'm always willing to help you guys. You can always email the veterans.qc email. I'm be the one responding to you. If you can you can always join our social media groups, such as the LinkedIn ones. You know, we always offer like advices on job placement, anything like that we need. So that's it.
Thank you so much, Vance. Next, we have Larissa.
Hi, everyone. My name is Larissa, and I'm a new student here at Queens College. I transferred from a different CUNY, and I went to LaGuardia before. I'm also a sergeant currently in the National Guard with 27 Finance. And so I know all about transitioning and how hard it is to balance school, work, and also your service. And I went to college, deployed, came back to another semester, deployed again, came back like 3 months ago, back to college. And so there's, balances, checks. And so if anybody's here in the Guard, Reserves, you've got like finance issues, let me know. I could always like point you to the right person, or any type of like academic. My major is in accounting, changed it from bio. So got a lot of experience in like a bunch of stuff, and we're super friendly. So anybody has any questions, always feel free to like stop by the Veterans Office virtually. All right, thank you.
Thank you so much. So next, we actually do have a guest speaker. We have Dr. Adam L. Rockman, Vice President of Student Affairs. Dr. Rockman directly supervises all departments within the Division of Student Affairs, including Student Development, Student Life, Student Services, and Veteran Support Services. He's a longtime ally and of the student veterans and the military community here at Queens College. So please, a warm round of applause. Thank you so much, Adam.
Virtual applause. I love it. Thank you. And I thank you for that wonderful introduction, Dennis. And for those of you who virtually meeting for the first time, which I think is probably most people in this group, don't listen to Dennis. He doesn't know what he's talking about. No, I'm just kidding. He definitely knows what he's talking about. And the team in Veterans Affairs is really a wonderful group that you will all benefit greatly from getting to know and participating with. As Dennis said, I'm the Vice President for Student Affairs, and the Veteran Support Services Office directly reports to me. I like to tell Dennis, Veteran Support Services is one of the offices that I don't have to worry about. And what I mean by that is Dennis is an incredibly good leader. The team in the office is wonderful. The student leaders who you're speaking with today are also wonderful. So they're able to do a lot and do it all very successfully, which means I don't have to worry about it. But that said, as Dennis also said, I am a big supporter of veteran students, of veterans in particular. I do not come from a military family, although my grandfather was a veteran of World War II. He served in Italy and other parts of Europe that I never quite understood where, but nonetheless, he was also a Purple Heart recipient. just to give you kind of a brief statement about who I am, as the Vice President for Student Affairs, I am responsible for the vast majority of the student programs and student-centered programs and services on campus. And that means I'm here for you. If there's anything you need, anything I can do for you, please, please, please never hesitate to reach out to me. I'm actually putting my contact information in the chat right now. And we'll be happy to help you. You can always email that address, VPSA, V as in Victor. I'm not going to say the military designation for letters. Maybe you can. I always get it wrong. But vpsa@qc.cuny.edu. And if anyone would like to discuss with me anything private or confidential, we can do that as well. And I'm happy to help. Okay. Thank you all very much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Rockman. Have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next, we have, speaking of student leadership, the president of the QC Veterans Club, Anthony Rodriguez.
Good morning. My name is Anthony Rodriguez, and I am the Queens College Veterans Club new president, just got elected. And I would like to say, if you guys want to join, or if you're already attending to the club, we will be holding every Wednesday. And let me backtrack. I'm sorry. So yeah, a little backtrack of me. I'm a nutrition and exercise sciences major, and I was in the United States Marine Corps, served for 4 years active and 1 year as a reserve, and currently I'm waiting on that discharge for next year. So to tell you guys more, it's more towards the veterans, but everybody is included. So starting every Wednesday next week, we're gonna help. So when college is getting you overwhelmed, you're more than welcome to come and join our activities. I'll leave the email for the Queens College Veterans Club. So you can shoot an email if you want to be part of it, if you're not part of it already. And lucky to have everybody.
Thank you so much, Anthony. I appreciate that. I'm happy to have a fellow Marine in the house. I swear people say I recruit them. I do not recruit Marines specifically. Yeah, we just tend to gravitate towards each other. So thank you. It's a pleasure to have you on board. Last but not least, we have Nancy with Prove.
Hi, everyone. Good afternoon. Nice to see you. So I'm Nancy Magidson. I'm the Associate Director for Approve, which is a Project for Return and Opportunity in Veterans Education. It's our 4th year at QC. It's my 4th year with Approve. QC was my first campus, so I have great fondness for it. So Approve assists in transition from the military to college life and beyond. And there will be 2 social work interns from Approve at QC, Kate and Peter Gay. They should be starting their first-year students in the MSW program at Silberman, which is the Hunter School of Social Work. They'll be starting on the 30th of September, and they're going to be available for virtual, everything on Zoom for Hangouts and individual assistance. They're here to help you navigate college, to be just a sounding board, or if you just want a human connection, they're good people to reach out to. They're going to be calling you to invite you to events and hangouts and other things as we go through the semester and the year. And yeah, they're just a great connection. So they'll be available by phone and email and Zoom. And I'm happy to answer any questions if there are any.
Thank you so much, Nancy. I'm not sure, did you mention the start date again? I think I made
the 30th of September.
Awesome.
And so I'm their supervisor, so you'll probably see me too on Hangouts and things, and I'm also available. And I can give my email to Dennis, so you feel free to reach out to me. I'm always happy to hear from people.
Thank you so much, Nancy. We appreciate the support, and we love the partnership that we have with Prove, and we're going to continue this as long as we can. So next, I'd like to play a short video that we created. I know a lot of people haven't been able to make it to campus or don't have a feel of the community at Queens College for student veterans. So I think this is a really good depiction of CUNY veterans in general and what you guys fall into and what the greater bigger picture.
You already tuned in. Okay,
So
hold on a
I'm
second.
going to share my screen. And I'm just going to preface this. It's a little low. It's not the best sound quality. So if you want to turn it up on your end, that would be ideal. You guys, all right, I'm going to hit this off. There's the closed captioning. City University of New York welcomes and supports 3,000 plus student veterans and military personnel across 24 different campuses. It's our mission at Queens College Veteran Support Services to assist student veterans, military personnel, and dependents in pursuing their academic careers here on campus.
I've been here for 3 years now. I mean, my whole life's changed. The services here make everything 100 times easier. I mean, you can't get it any better. This is probably the best deal you can get, and it's a beautiful environment. I mean, we have more than we could ask. So grateful and thankful for the Veteran Support Services at CUNY, especially Queens College.
So I got out the Marine Corps in 2012. I did infantry, which is great. I did 4 years. Deployed 2 times to Afghanistan. But I came back home, and then I wanted to start school. I started in LaGuardia Community College just because it was close to home. I could drive there, and it was just great. It was right there. When I was ready, I got accepted to like 2 schools. It was Queens College and Baruch. Baruch is like the business, the best business school for the CUNY and everything in New York. So I went there first. And all my credits transferred, which it was great from CUNY to CUNY. But then the commute got a little too difficult for me because I had a lot of family stuff to do at home, so I couldn't travel all the time to the city and head back. So after that, I decided to transfer to Queens College, which is where I am now. And what's great about the whole thing is because all the 3 schools were like CUNY schools, all my credits transferred from one school to the other one. And I think that's like one of the best things about the CUNY system.
John Carlos Gallego, former United States Marine Corps. I got out as a corporal back in 2015. I was an 0612 telephonics operator. Pretty much my job was to run cables, program phones, all forms of communication. That's what I did. Like I said, I got out in 2015. I had no idea about school. I didn't know anything about BAH. Obviously, I didn't go to college right after high school. I joined the military instead. And if it wasn't for the network of veterans that I discovered upon, leaving the military, I wouldn't have found out about LaGuardia and its excellent veterans program.
My name is Michael Baker. I'm currently a sergeant in the Marine Corps Reserves down at 6Com in Brooklyn, New York. Right now, I'm pretty much just going to school part-time. I was full-time, but I'm part-time and I'm working security. I have a major in biology, working towards that right now. At some points, it is difficult.
Oh, God.
We can't hear it now. I think it's because you muted yourself.
And that was really hard.
Thank you.
Once I, joined the VA club, the Veterans Club, I felt that camaraderie, I felt the friendship that I had when I was in the Marine Corps. And I wanted to, replicate that for other people. That's why I became the president of the Veterans Club. My goal is to have as many events where we could all just go hang out and talk, whether it's in the lounge, whether it's playing pool, or even paintballing, which is a lot of fun. Just a place to get together. And our events, Christian Beck orientations, they're all about bringing not just veterans, but the community together and being able to have that connection within each other.
We have a great lounge. We have a great group of guys that not are we only fellow students, but we're friends. We've established a friendship. It's the gun club never stopped.
I can already talk to them with full comfort without trying to put an impression or act like somebody else. I can be myself.
Everybody kind of knows about a little of this and a little bit of that, and everybody teaches everybody that stuff.
you get done with your service, and to be a CUNY veteran is to be welcomed back into the community after being gone for so long.
Perfect. So just to give you guys a feel of the campus and what it means to be a veteran, a student veteran within CUNY and specifically Queens College. So there's a lot of different past events that we've done throughout the years there. Yeah, perfect. So next we have another special guest speaker. It's with great joy to introduce the next speaker to the QC veterans community. We're proud to welcome QC President Frank H. Wu. President Wu was appointed the 11th president of Queens College, effective July 1st, 2020. President Wu is the first Asian American to serve as Queens College president and the first Asian American to serve as a president of a CUNY college in Queens. A law professor and author by trade, President Wu currently serves as a distinguished professor at UC Hastings, where he previously served as both chancellor and a dean. Please provide a big virtual round of applause for President Wu.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. It's my honor, my privilege to welcome you as your president at Queens College. I just started myself on July 1st, and it's so exciting despite all of these challenges. I know in the careers you've had, you've seen challenge, and you've persevered, you've been resilient, you've adapted. I just want to take a moment to say, most importantly, thank you. We appreciate your service to our nation, this diverse democracy, unlike any in human history. It is because of the sacrifices you have made, because of your dedication, I know so many of you were deployed and have seen combat, that we are able to thrive and flourish. And like everyone else who is a citizen of this nation, of New York City, and of our borough of Queens, I am obligated and pleased to express just heartfelt gratitude. So that's the most important thing that I want to say. Thank you. We're here for you now. Second thing that I want to say is that Queens College, like the CUNY system, is the engine of the American dream. You may know just last week we made the top of the list again, ranked number 4 in the nation. Not in the borough, not in the city, not in the state, in the nation, for what they call return on investment, for advancing people, improving their station in life, ensuring that you can achieve your aspirations. That's what it's all about. Higher education, and specifically public higher education, the skills, the credential, the network that you will gain at Queens College. The GI Bill is very much a part of that, that has for generations and for millions now been a ticket, a way that people such as yourselves, hardworking strivers, people who are dedicated, committed, smart, and talented, and who weren't given an advantage, but who deserve one. That's what the GI Bill is. That's what Queens College is. It's what the CUNY system is. So we're here for you. We want this opportunity to be what you expect it to be, even though I know we're facing this unprecedented crisis, this challenge that's ongoing, the pandemic. It's on everyone's minds. And you've already learned that we are 99% online, and we will adapt. We will be resilient, which is what institutions, just like individuals, must be. In this moment, as we look toward the future at rebuilding, because Queens will come back. The college and the borough. The college is needed for the borough. When you look around at all those restaurants that I can't wait to get back there when it's safe, you know, some of the mom and pop owners, those entrepreneurs who are so hardworking, they're going to need our help, not just as patrons, but maybe if they get some more skills, maybe if they reinvent, if they come to one of our business programs and they learn how to open up more shops and to help in this rebuilding, which will not just be days and weeks, but months and years. All of us have a role to play in that, and Queens College is committed. Finally, I just want to say that, like the military, our campus is about as diverse as you can imagine. I don't have to tell you, because you know that in the borough, there are well over 100 languages spoken in homes. But in that diversity, we've come together with unity. You know, from the different branches you served in, no matter which it was, that our armed forces, even more than most college campuses, they match Queens College. There are people of every race, color, creed, of every faith, whose ancestors came from everywhere, who speak with different languages and accents at home, but who come together united by the ideals that we have in this nation. That's what Queens College is all about as well. So thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you on campus when it's safe to do so. And I know all of you understand risk, and you know that when we meet, we'll have those face masks on. We won't be shaking hands. We'll be doing that elbow bump, which I think will be the new norm. And I can't wait for that moment. So welcome to Queens College. We're going to have a great semester, a great year. We're going to propel you upward and forward. Thank you so much.
Thank you, President. We appreciate to have you here, and we're looking forward to another amazing academic year. Thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it. Next, we have our final guest speaker, Lynn Johnson from the Veterans Healthcare Administration. Lynn is an amazing, amazing Marine. Lynn has seen it all. He's been at the VA for I don't even know how many years. This is numerous time doing this orientation with us at Queens College. So we're really grateful to have you here, Lynn.
All right. Thank you, Dennis, and thank you to everyone. Dennis, I sent you my slide, or do you want me to load it up?
If you got it, I don't recall downloading. I apologize.
Okay, let me see if I can put it up here. It says disabled participant screen sharing.
Let me deal with that.
Yeah, I sent you the slide. If not, I can just talk about it. I mean,
you should. It should be out now. All panelists should have access to screen sharing.
Okay, perfect. There we go. All right, can you see the slides? Can you see it?
Yes, we're good to go.
All right, great. All right, just want to say once again, thank you everyone for allowing me the opportunity to be able to present to everyone in reference to, during COVID-19, a lot of veterans have been asking about accessing VA healthcare during this COVID-19 crisis. So I just want to put together a couple of slides in reference to what's been going on with the Veterans Healthcare Administration during these times and how veterans can access medical services, and also in terms of participating in our VA work study program at the facility. So I'm just gonna go through some of these slides. My name is Lynn Johnson. I'm the outreach specialist for the VA New York Harbor Healthcare System. I cover every borough except the Bronx. I have a colleague, Sean Kingston, that deals with anything that deals with the Bronx, but pretty much the information is the same. So, pretty much all the information in reference to accessing VA healthcare. So pretty much, actually, for Queens College, we have a facility known as the St. Albans Extended Care Facility. That's like about a mile away from Queens College. It's on Linden Boulevard and Merritt. So it's literally like about a mile and a half away from Queens College that you can be able to access healthcare services. The facility is now open. We are seeing people on a walk-in basis. And if you need to, be able to get any type of urgent care services, just please feel free to reach out to me. Dennis has my contact information, and my contact information is up there on the screen if you want to either email me, call me, or whatever, means of communication that you would like to reach out to me. So I'm gonna just go through these slides real quick. I'm not gonna, go line for line on each one of the slides. I'm just gonna go through them real quick and then open it up for some Q&A. Let's see if I can go through these slides here. Each one. All right. In terms of the basic eligibility for healthcare, the 2-year minimum as far as active duty service, the vast majority of you will qualify for that. If you're a combat veteran, you only had to deploy 1 day, set foot overseas in the Persian Gulf Theater or Afghanistan, you're going to qualify for VA healthcare. So I'm not going to go into that. If you're honorably discharged, more than likely you're going to qualify. If you're a guard or reservist or military retiree, you have access to TRICARE benefits, you're going to be eligible for VA healthcare. So pretty much if you have access to TRICARE, we're now seeing like I said, the facility is open now. If you would like to have any type of medical care at the VA facility, you can be able to access the VA healthcare facility using your TRICARE benefits. Now, during COVID-19, like I was speaking about earlier, the VA has set up a 24-hour nurses helpline that's manned by live clinicians in order to assist veterans who have any type of experience, any type of medical concerns that they would like to have addressed without having to walk into any type of VA facility. They're open 24 hours, 7 days a week. The telephone number is 800-877-6976. When you call that number, you will speak to a live person. We have doctors and nurses manning those phones. That telephone number covers the entire New York State and New Jersey. So whether or not you're in New York or New Jersey, you call that number, say you're experiencing anything from chest pains to a cough or anything of that nature, they'll do a health assessment. And then from there, they'll be able to figure out what's going on with you and refer you out to the proper medical, medical provider to get you any type of treatment. So that number, like I said, it's available every single day of the week, 24 hours a day. COVID-19 testing at the VA. Right now, at all of the main VA facilities, like I said, the St. Albans facility on Linden Boulevard and Merrick, right down the street from Queens College, at our Manhattan facility, where I'm at 423 East 23rd Street and First Avenue, the Fort Hamilton VA, which is next to Fort Hamilton Army Base in Brooklyn, and the Bronx VA up in Kingsbridge Road up in the Bronx. They all offer COVID-19 testing. They're doing both the COVID-19 swab testing and the COVID-19 antibody testing. There is no appointment for the swab testing. So you can literally just walk into a VA facility, say you would like to have the COVID-19 testing, and they will do it for you free of charge. There is no cost for that. So any veteran who walks into our facility, you're eligible for VA healthcare, you can go get the test done. If you feel like you have any type of COVID-19 symptoms, what we do ask is that you call that nurse's hotline number, so that basically if you feel that you're coughing a lot, or if you're having any type of chest pains, different things of that nature, contact the nurses so we can notify the facility that you're going to be traveling to, that you're going to be arriving, so that way we can take the necessary precautions to notify the medical staff that you're going to be arriving. So if you feel that you're having any type of symptoms, we just want to let them know that you're coming to the facility so that we'll take the necessary safety precautions. But as far as, if you just want to have the test done, you can do it as many times as you want. I already took the test about 4 times already, just by virtue of me working in the hospital. So if you're a veteran, you want to have the test, please feel free to go to the VA and have the test done. Dental exam. There's 2 things I need to bring to your attention in reference to dental. If anyone here is receiving Chapter 31 voc rehab benefits, and if you are attending Queens College under Chapter 31, you're eligible for free dental as long as you have Chapter 31 benefits. What we're doing now during COVID-19, they're asking that you take a COVID-19 test before they do any dental treatment on you, just as a safety precaution, because they don't want to do any type of a treatment on you without having any, making sure that you don't have COVID-19. So what will happen, you will contact the dental office, let them know that you're a Chapter 31 recipient. They will validate whether or not you receive Chapter 31 benefits. Okay, they acknowledge that you're eligible. They will send you down to the laboratory to do a COVID-19 test. They validate that you don't have COVID-19, and then they will schedule the dental appointment. So for all you Chapter 31 recipients, you still can have your dental benefits, but we just an extra safety precaution that we will have to take in order for you to get the dental care. Another thing is any veteran who's within 6 months of being discharged from either a deployment or being transitioning out of the military, you have 180 days in order for you to receive any dental treatment that was not completed upon you exiting from the military. So the same precaution will apply, the same as the Chapter 31 individuals. You will still have to contact the dental office, let them know you want the dental care. They will schedule you for a COVID-19 test. You're good to go. You test negative, and then they will schedule you for the appointment. All right, outpatient pharmacy. Our outpatient pharmacies are closed due to COVID-19, but what you can do is call extension 4438 or 4439 at the hospital. Just call the main number, 686-7500. And what they will do is they will refill your medications with no questions asked, because they know they're just doing it now because of COVID-19 until they fully open up the facility. They will just give you your medication, enough, 30-day supply, enough to last you, to hold you over until you get to see your primary care physician. So just call that number. They'll refill your medications, no questions asked. In terms of use of technology during COVID-19, we have 2 technological advances. There's VA Video Connect, and there's My Healthy Vet. And I'm gonna go real quick over both of them. The VA Video Connect program allows you to be able to see your primary care provider basically the same way we're doing it now, video conferencing. Same thing, the way we're doing this particular meeting right now. All you need is a regular smartphone, laptop, tablet, and an email account. What we will do is send you an email link in order for you to access that particular account, and you can be able to still have your medical appointments via video conferences with your doctors. These are some of the clinics right now that we're doing video conferencing appointments with the VA medical system. So there's a bunch of them. But I'm not going to go into detail about that. I'm just going to go through it, but these are some of them. My Healthy Vet allows a veteran to access to their medical records. Is basically like online banking. You'll set up a secure account and allow you to print out your immunization records, your medical notes. You can be able to send secure messages to your medical provider. So it's another way for you to be able to engage your doctor online from your home. In terms of any type of mental health services, if you're feeling that you're feeling isolated or just having any type of depression or any type of crisis that you're going through right now during this COVID-19 crisis, you can contact our Veterans Crisis Line. It's manned 24 hours a day. We have 3 ways now that you can reach out to someone to get some type of assistance in terms of any type of isolation that you may be feeling during COVID-19. There's the 800 number, which is 1-800-273-8255. You press 1 for veteran. You can either send a text. The text number is 838-255, or you can do a live chat, which is www.veteranscrisisline.net. So there's 3 ways you can be able to reach out to the VA to get some type of assistance if you're feeling any type of depression or isolation during COVID-19. One of the final things I'm going to go over is the VA work study program. Dennis alluded earlier in reference to I heard someone's doing work study at the Queens College. If you are a veteran who would like to find out about working at the VA hospital under the VA work study program, you can get, normally what I try to do is bring you in to place you in a field similar to what you're going to college for in your particular degree field. So if you're going to college for engineering, finance, nursing, any particular field of that nature, I try to put you in internship opportunity at the VA facility under those particular degree fields. And you have to be in the receipt of any of the particular GI Bill benefits, 31, Chapter 30, Chapter 35 if you're a dependent, or any of the reserve GI Bill benefits. These are some of the right now for this fall semester, some of the departments that we're actively recruiting for in terms of job opportunities at the VA Medical Center. So if you're interested, you can just get in contact with Dennis. He'll reach out to me, and that way we can make sure that we can try to submit your application in order to find you an assignment for this semester. One of the numbers I wanted to put here finally is the VA have put up a hotline number for any veteran who might be experiencing any type of debt with the VA. If you owe any, back money from an overpayment from your GI Bill benefit or any type of healthcare debt or anything that's in relationship to a debt with the VA has set up some national numbers that you can call to set up some type of payment arrangement with the VA. So I will send this PowerPoint to Dennis, and that way he can have these numbers available to him, and you just reach out to him, and he can make sure that he can be able to assist you with contacting any of these particular offices within the VA to get some assistance. That's pretty much, Dennis, my presentation. I'm going to open it up. Do anyone have any questions in reference to any VA-related benefit as far as the Department of Veteran Affairs? I know I ran through a lot of information, so does anybody have any questions about anything?
So Lynn, half of the population, half the attendees here are kind of muted. So I guess after we're fully done, I'll unmute everyone. So it could be like a little free fall. You could definitely they can direct message you through the chat group as well.
Okay.
Yeah, so once we're done with all, because the Q&A and all that stuff. Just to piggyback off of the work study, it's an amazing opportunity. It pays $15 an hour tax-free. I think that's why Vance keeps coming back to the office. He's taking advantage of that now, even in grad school. Tax-free, 25 hours per week max, and then this counts as federal time if you were to go for a federal agency, working for DOD, VA, whatever it may be. It's an amazing, amazing opportunity. Take advantage. The only confusion I've seen, do not put Queens College on your application if you're trying to work for Lynn. Don't do it. You have to talk to me if you want to get placed at Queens College, because I'm the site supervisor for Queens College. Lorraine's not. Someone put her name on it, and she got one, and it's incorrect. So if you want to work for me specifically, I will send out emails. You have to check your QMail inbox and then submit your resume, talk to me, and we'll make sure it's a good fit, because sometimes if your background's in engineering, you shouldn't be working in my office, right? It makes no sense. You should be working with Lynn if you're going to do PT or something healthcare related. So that's my one feedback when it comes to work study. We had a quick question in the Q&A section. Someone had a question about GI Bill for summer sessions and the winter. So Vance addressed the winter being 3 credits, but Lorraine, would you just want to explain the summer sessions and usually how that goes? You need to. You're on mute.
The summer sessions are complicated because I have to certify you separately for each session. And so depending on which session you're enrolled in, that determines how many credits you need. So for this short summer session, that's only 4 weeks long, you need 3 credits or more to be considered full-time. And this is for undergraduates, okay? Graduates is another issue. For some too long, which is 6 weeks. Hold on a second, let me just. So for summer session 1 short, this was last semester. The dates are usually about the same. But for the 4-week session, summer session 1 short, you need you can take up to 6 credits, but you only need 3 to be considered full-time. For summer session 2 short, which is also 4 weeks long, you can take up to 6 credits, but again, you only need 3 credits or more. But the minimum is 3 credits to be considered full-time. And keep in mind that this summer, it has to be, in order for you to get your BAH, the courses have to be, you have to have at least 1 course that is in person. The VA is not extending this online you know, that you're able to take online classes after this semester, okay? So you always have to make sure that whatever course you take is going to be in person, unless you're taking more than one course. You could take one online and then one that's in person, but you always have to have one that's in person in order to get your regular BAH. If you only take an online course after the fall semester, you're only going to get half the national BAH. Okay, summer session 1 long, which is 10 weeks long. You have to take, you can take up to 6 credits, but you need 4 or more to be considered full-time. Summer session 2 long, which is 6 weeks long, you need to take, you can take up to 9 credits, but again, you only need 4 or more to be considered full-time. The grad students, it's different because you only have to be in 9 credits to be considered full-time. However, it's very complicated with the graduate, how the graduate system works, because they've changed the rules again, and you may not get, depending on whether it's a summer session or spring or fall, you may not get any BAH for summer. So you'll have to consult me if you're thinking of enrolling in summer. Hopefully by the time it comes to register for summer, I will have made up another information sheet.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Yes, that's something we'll distribute once we have the breakdown, because ultimately there's multiple sessions and there's a number of credits. So Lorraine will work that out on the back end, and we'll definitely publicize that through social media, emails, and everything. So thank you so much for that.
Dennis,
yeah.
I have a quick thing to say. Apparently, attendees cannot send direct messages to the panelists individually. So if you guys can, you can send messages through the Q&A or send to the chat, and I'll try to relay it to each individual panelist.
Thank
also,
you.
I have a question for Lynn Johnson. If students want to know if she's doing PA and med, would she be able to work with you?
Oh yeah, physician assistant. Last semester I had 2 physician assistant working in the emergency room last semester. Yeah, so definitely. The answer is yes. Just have them reach out to me. Have them reach out to Dennis will give them my contact information and application, and I'll get it submitted. I'm actively accepting applications right now. My cutoff date more than likely will probably be the middle of September, probably September 15th. So people will need to get their applications in right away. I will not accept applications at the end of September. So they need to make their mind up about what direction they want to go in, because it takes a long time for it to get processed with the work study office. And I don't want to submit applications in October. And then by the time it gets approved in the middle of October, it's like, half the semester is gone already. So please have, if anyone would like to submit a work study application to work at the VA Medical Center, let them know I'm probably going to cut it off by September 15th.
Okay. Thank you so much, Lynn. Just some last reminders. The next event that we got going on through the office, we're going to do a VA home loan presentation with Wells Fargo. And that's going to be September 23rd during free hours. So virtual Zoom, the same way we promoted this event, you're going to get a text, you're going to get an email, you're going to get everything. You'll follow us on social media. So if you have questions about the VA home loan, great benefit, take advantage of that. Anyone that shows up, you get another opportunity to win. Once again, Michael Alberto was the first one to sign in today, and he got his free swag. He got his hat. Lynn, I got to get you some swag too, because we got a lanyard. We also got the QC Veterans face mask, the shirt, and some pens. So once again, please come out to the events. We'll socialize. We'll check in with each other, and plenty of opportunities to win some stuff. So thank you. Yeah, I guess I'm going to unmute everyone now. And if you want to do a free fall or ask your questions to the Q&A, that's just pretty much it. I think this is going to pretty much end the formal portion of our orientation. Anyone wants to stay or go, I know some people have classes and whatnot. So yeah, so I'm going to start allowing everyone to talk, and we'll go from there.
A quick question for Lynn Johnson. Can you just clarify that for all majors that you can have a VA work study? It's not really dependent on specific majors.
No, it's not dependent on any major. It doesn't matter. If you would like to do the work study, submit an application. Because sometimes I have people in departments that don't even, have anything to do with their major. So it doesn't matter. If you would like to, if you do like to make a couple of dollars, so some people just want to make a couple of extra dollars. And I actually right now, I just have my our research department, one of the doctors in the research department said he's looking for a few people because he has a bunch of research projects that he needs some help with. So if you have, he's looking for at least about 4 or 5 people to help him on some research projects. So if you know of a few people that even, it doesn't make a difference what field they're in, if they, would like to work in the research department, because, for some people for a resume, it looks good to, say you worked in the, doing research. So if anybody's interested, would like to, have some research on their resume, please reach out to me and reference that because he's looking for people right away.
I think the only thing to be mindful is you have to be using GI Bill benefits. You can't be using TA. You can't be using just financial aid and TAP. You have to have a GI Bill benefit certification. So if you submit it without doing a GI Bill, it will get rejected, get sent back, and just nothing will happen. So if you're using TA or something else, then yes. What else we got? What other questions? Gotta come out to the events to win a face mask. Exactly. You have to have GI Bill for VA work study.
So what kind of game we're gonna play this time?
Game for what?
Every meeting, every orientation, you hosted a game. You're
No,
slacking.
everyone gets a lanyard this year. You guys all get lanyards. Michael's the only one that came in first, so I'm making sure he's gonna get this tote bag. Everyone, next time the office is open, everyone come in for your free lanyard. Larissa's in attendance, so we'll confirm to that.
All right, guys, I got to go to class. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Enjoy your day.
I think there's a question, the Veterans Club, their inbox should be Queens College Veterans Club @gmail.com. I'll write that down. And everyone should have Lynn's information because when we do these the initial onboarding, everyone gets a orientation packet and Lynn's info is in there. So I made sure all new students coming in have access to that.
Okay.
Oh, Dennis, just real quick, Dennis, something I'd be remiss if I didn't speak about it. For women veterans, Betsy Ruiz, she's the point of contact at the St. Albans Medical Center for all women veterans. So if you're a woman veteran and you would like to get scheduled for any type of appointments at the VA Medical Center, just reach out to Dennis. He'll have contact me, and I'll make sure that I'll get you in contact with Ms. Betsy Ruiz. She's the woman veterans coordinator for the Queens area.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dennis.
We got a shy bunch. I'd love to hear some voices. What's going on? All right, let me stop. I'll stop recording.
Well, good afternoon, everyone.